So you finally decide to move and now you are thinking, hey, what do I need to do to actually get my house ready for sale? In this video, I'll be walking you through 11 things you need to do to get your home ready to go on the market so the buyers can start coming in and make offer for you. If you're meeting me for the first time, I am Wale Lawal. I am a real estate agent here in the Houston, Texas area, and I cover everywhere in Texas. So if you need any help, anything related to real estate, I would say reach out to me and I would love to connect with you. So again, I'll be walking you through 11 things you can do to make your home sales easy on you and also net you top dollars. Number one, you need to identify the repairs that need to be done. Now, once you identify them, you can decide if you want to fix those things or you don't want to fix it. What I always recommend for you to fix them to the best of your ability, and you don't have to do this by yourself. You can actually get a contractor to come to your house and advise you on what needs to be done with a collaboration with your real estate agent, of course, and be able to tell you what needs to be done, and you can weigh your option. Do you want to do them or not? Now, if you don't do them, you will not get top dollar for your house because buyers like things being done. They like things in the perfect condition as much as possible. But if you already want to make a peace with the fact that I'm not going to fix it and I am willing to let go of some dollar amount to the buyer so they can use that to fix the property. So you can make that decision, and any which way, it's your decision. Number two thing is that you need to declutter your house. All those personal items, all those grandma's items that you've been given that have been lying in the house for several years that you don't use them again, this is the time to let them go. Now, if you don't want to let them go, you can definitely put them in the storage unit. So once you sell your house, then you can move them to your next place. So make sure you declutter the house and keep it clean and make the house as spacious as possible. That is my number two. Number three is time to number one. You need to depersonalize the house. Anything that has to do with you, maybe your jewelries, your chandelier that you know that you will not be selling with the house, you need to take all those things out of the house and put them in a storage. Now, this advice I'm giving you here is applicable if you are going to be moving before you sell the house, or you want to sell the house before you move. So if you're going to be selling the house before you move, then I will tell you on my next steps what you definitely need to do. So depersonalize the house is my number three. And that takes me to my number four. Number four is that you need to rent a self-storage unit. So if you know that you want to sell your house before you move, then you need a place to store those personal items that you don't want the potential buyers to start seeing. By doing this, you are presenting your property in the best light possible, and you are putting yourself in a position to net top dollar for your house. That is my number four. Get a self-storage unit, store all those personal items you don't want to let go, or you don't want them in the house. Number five, this is very, very important. You have to keep it clean and keep it as spacious as possible. Once you declutter it, you remove all those items you don't need. Now you have to keep the house clean. And tying to my number one, you do need to hire a professional cleaner for a deep cleaning. If you know you want to do this by yourself, absolutely you can, but I always recommend a professional deep cleaner using some chemicals that they know how to use to keep your house clean and shiny. So when the potential buyer is walking into the house during the showing time, it will be appealing to them, and that will motivate them to submit an offer. So I can tell you that because of my experience in the market, if a house is not properly clean, it also affects the quality of the offers you're going to receive. So you want to make sure you do your best to keep your house in the best shape and lights possible, so that way you can be receiving the best of the best offer for your property. Number six, this is optional. So number six is interviewing and hiring a top producing real estate agent in your area. If you're in the Houston, Austin, Dallas, or anywhere in Texas, I can definitely help you. So I would like to talk to you if you want to consider a one-on-one consultation with me. That's something I'm willing to do. So you need to decide if you want to go the real estate agent route or you want to go the for sale by owner route. For sale by owner is FSBO, meaning that you're selling the house by yourself. You'll be the one doing everything that real estate agents are supposed to do. You will be doing that. So you need to make that decision. I recommend you interview 2 to 3 real estate agents, even sometimes 4 agents, and see which one is the best for you. And again, if you're in the Houston area, Austin, Dallas area, I want to consider to be interviewed so I can show you how I usually sell houses, for top dollars within 30 days. So that is my number 6. Number 7, if you are doing this by yourself, you will need to do this number 7, which is take a professional picture and a professional video. You see, we are in the modern age. A lot of people, or 93% of buyers, actually find their house online. So you need to make sure your house is well positioned online. So you can take a professional picture, take a professional video. Don't do it by yourself. Don't use your iPhone. Get a professional picture from a professional photographer. And most of the time, the photographer can also do the video. So you want to make sure you pay them about $100 for the picture, maybe $200 for the video. And so that way you can include it in your marketing effort if you're going to be marketing your property by yourself. But if you're not marketing it for yourself, realtors, they know how to do this. This is what they do for a living. And if they are good realtors, of course, they should be taking professional pictures and video to make sure they are pushing your property out there for the potential buyers to like it and make an offer. So that is my number 7. Take a professional picture and a professional video. My number 8 is that you need to stage your house. As much as possible, I do recommend you stage your home because, again, you want to make sure you're working with the buyer psychology here. You want to be able to position the house or make the house ready in a shape that when a buyer is walking in, they can easily be thinking about how they're going to, position their furniture, their TV, their appliances, where the kids' room is going to be. As much as possible, you can stage it so that way you are guiding their decision making indirectly, of course. So I do recommend home staging, and if you need a recommendation for a professional home stagers here in the Texas area, reach out to me and I would love to make that connection. Now, if you're working with a real estate agent, there is something we call listing home warranty. So when you put your house on the market, right, several people will be coming in, they're doing open houses, showing agents, showing their potential buyers and all those things. You want to, first of all, keep all your personal items safe, your jewelries, your gold, those very, very valuable things. I do recommend you probably take them out of the house if possible. If not, put them in a safe place, lock it, and put it under your mattress. Anyway, you can hide it to make sure it's safe. So that's what you do. But in addition to that, there is what we call listing home warranty. Listing home warranty allow you to talk to all these home warranty company, American Warranty, and among other ones. They're going to be giving a free home warranty to cover you during that period of selling your house. It can last up to 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, sometimes a year, depending on your situation. And this is something a realtor like myself will be doing for you for free. So, but if you need help, again, reach out to me and I would love to help you doing that. Number 10 is you have to plan for showing, and it's extremely important for you to plan for showing based on your own schedule. You see, people will have to come to your house. Unfortunately, 9 out of 10 times, buyers want to walk the property before they even submit an offer. So if your house is not easily accessible, if it's not in a good shape for them to even come in, it's going to discourage them, and that means longer days on the market for you, which is what you don't want. You want your house to get sold within 30 days. So anything longer than that, it means something is wrong, and you have to go back to the drawing board and see what is wrong. And again, that's why you might want to consider hiring a realtor, because they do this for a living, and they know the ins and outs of what they need to do to get your house sold. If they are a good real estate agent, of course, because you hiring a real estate agent does not mean your house will sell in 30 days. They still have to be very good at what they do. And you can check out agent on har.com, on zillow.com, realtor.com, your local MLSs, to see what kind of transactions they are doing, what is their deal volume, how responsive they are, what are the reviews they've received, among other things. So I have a separate video on how to screen your real estate agent. So if you want to check that out, I will link it below, or you can definitely search for it on my channel. So make sure you partner with a good real estate agent, and once you partner with them, please trust their judgment, because they are professionals. They know what you don't know. They do this day in, day out, and they can easily guide you to making top dollar for your property. So that is my number 10. Plan for showing based on your own schedule, based on what works for you. So the last one is inform your realtor to activate your property on MLS. So when you're working with a realtor will be putting that your property on what we call MLS. MLS means multiple listing service. So it's like a portal of all available homes in that local market. For example, let's speak Austin, Texas. If you're in Austin, Texas, all the available market of all the available homes in Austin, Texas, and I'm talking talking about hosting metros and all those suburbs, you know, like Leander, Pflugerville, Cedar Park, you know, all these things will be placed in what we call MLS, multiple listing service. So any potential buyers can easily search on Zillow, hey, $300,000 house, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Austin, Texas. They will easily see that because that is where they are looking for. So, but if you are not working with a real estate agent, unfortunately, you do not have access to this because most MLSs are for realtors. And if you're not a realtor, then you don't have access to that. It means that you are reducing your chances of getting the top dollar for your house. Now, there is a creative way to actually go around this because most smart sellers understand that they need to place their house on MLS, but they don't have access to that and they don't want to pay the agent commission. So they find a way to partner with a realtor like myself to still get that house on the market and don't have to pay their own agent commission, which is usually around 3%, and they can save that money but have to still pay something to me for putting it on the market for them. So if that's a route you want to take, you want to sell your house by yourself, you don't need my guidance, you don't need my help, but you need to put the house on multiple listing service to get a lot of eyes on your property, I would say also reach out to me. I'm always flexible to work with you based on your situation. Now, if you're selling your house with a realtor, it's going to be 6%, 3% to your agent, for example, me, and 3% to the other agent that is bringing the buyer. If you want to save your commission on, let's say me, you don't want to pay me, but you still want to tap into all the knowledge or a little bit of all my knowledge, what I know and what I can do, you can still find a way to partner with me and we can discuss that, you know, on doing the one-on-one consultation. So I will link my calendar below. Schedule a call with me. Let's discuss. Let's see how we can help you sell your house for top dollars and help you move to the next phase of your life. If you're meeting me for the first time again, hi, I'm Wale Lawal. I am a top producing real estate agent here in Texas. I've worked with a lot of sellers like you. I've worked with buyers. I work with a lot of investors. I'm an investor myself. And you can check out everything else on me from my social media, you know, talk about YouTube, where I'm talking to you right now, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. You know, I'm very active, which is one of the reasons why people like to work with me, because they know that if I'm helping them to sell their house, it's going to get all the social proof, all the social media are going to receive that property. And what does that mean? More eyes on your property means more dollar in your pocket. So reach out to me and I would love to connect with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.